Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another edition of Icarus Plays Doom 2016. We're descending even deeper into the Lazarus Labs here, discovering the true extent of just how emo Olivia Pierce is, and we got some shield guys, as usual. Damn, I've got low ammo. Okay, this calls for something with a little bit more kick. See if the rockets deal with our problem for us. Honestly, those shields are something else. They really absorb a lot of damage for those guys. And we don't want those guys charging up too much. But in terms of challenges, I think we're pretty much done for all of the available challenges on this level. Because, yeah, we got Varieties, the Spice of Death, the sequel done, Thread the Needle done, Time Well Spent done. We just got to make sure we get those secrets, those rune trials. The Argent Cell, now, that is something that I couldn't quite remember the location of first time round. And I really... Oh, look! That's where it is. We're going to have to run back before we suffer an embarrassment. So we're just going to do a little bit of a trip back to Olivia's office. Hopefully the door's still open. The door's not open, is it? Oh boy, don't I feel like a friggin' ninny. So, we're effectively blocked from backtracking to Olivia's office. I feel like a dumbass. We've missed an Argent Cell. Oh well. It's not like I had a glowing, perfect record anyway. But yeah, this is the kind of shit Olivia gets up to in her spare time. Very lovely lady. I honestly, for the love of Christ, I can't understand how she talked all of these bald motherfuckers into this stupid crap. But here they are, nonetheless. The skeletons marking the chapel of gore and too edgy for you stuff. Look at that. There's some intestines or some shit. You're a fucked up girl. You're a real fucked up girl. They're having a whale of a time though, those guys. Look at them laughing their heads off. So, yeah, I am still a little annoyed that I didn't get that Argent Cell, but do not worry, because around here, there is a lever. And you know what levers mean? They mean secret levels. So, we got this cranked open. The little trill has played, so if we go down here, we'll find another Praetor Suit token. And, oh, just adjusting my seat a little. If you go through here, this is the location that it unlocks. Nothing really much to see here. You can't really get through the doors. There's nothing really much to be done. There's nothing on top of this pillar either. But hey, there you go. Tower of Babel. It's where you originally fight the Cyberdemon, which is a little bit of a clue of what you're going to be in for in this particular level. But yeah, level is absolutely stuffed with secrets and things to find. And at the very least, hopefully we'll have discovered all of those secrets. I'm hoping this thing actually goes back up. It will. Cool. Be very awkward if I had to jump back over there and press the button again. And I think we've got maybe one major arena left before the end of this particular level. Is it down here? Ooh. Nope, not yet. But something's angry. I'm going to have to switch over to something that's intended for slightly closer quarters. I'm really low on ammunition. I'm going to have to crack out the good old glory kills here. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a very tricky situation. And I don't have any fuel for my chainsaw either, which is a bit sucky. But thankfully, the game is actually throwing me out a few bits of ammunition as well. I'm pretty sure there's a rune that I can equip as well that will allow me to get a bit more ammo out of my enemies. Oh boy. Good grief. How about you just stay over there and I just shoot you in the ass. That's a good deal for me. Pinkies and narrow corridors. Such a bad combination. So yeah, down there I think. Have we already been through there? Or is that the other? I think that's the other arena that we're going to have to make our way through. But at the very least, we've got a decent amount of health. So, any secrets to be found? Nope. Maybe some more up ahead, but good grief, someone called a janitor. This place is literally dripping.
Lazarus wave at full charge, ready for activation.
Honestly, why?
Will redirect the course of mankind. On this day,
see, these guys seem a little bit out of it. This guy seems a little depressed. These guys... This guy's just friggin' standing there. That guy's nodding. He's agreeing. What a dick.
For this reason. I knew she was weak.
But yeah, best to close the whole hell portal thing, you know? So Sam's trying his best to sound like he had the noblest of intentions, but anyone who's already played through the campaign here will know that Sam is a big fat douchebag. He's a big fat tin can douchebag who should not be trusted. And to find out why, you're just going to have to stick around to the end of the LP! Ho ho! Incentives! But yeah, there's a few more things to discover around here. I'm pretty sure there's another Praetor Suit token as well lurking through these vents. Oh no, it's a rune trial! Yet another rune trial to deal with, and a Praetor Suit token. It's like a veritable buffet of upgrade goodness, isn't it? We've even got a BFG. Oh, and I walked into that one. Seriously, worst attack ever. And if I wanted to be a douchebag, I would totally waste all of my BFG rounds on that crowd, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to turn them into Swiss cheese. Because I like cheese. I don't like demon cheese, though. I can only imagine that would taste absolutely disgusting. Hello. Goodbye. So, we're going to be a little bit thorough. We're going to make sure we check every nook and cranny. Do we have anything above other than the rune trial? Not really. And going by my track records of rune trials, this one might just end up being a toughie. So what have we got here? Saving throw. Get one chance to survive a death blow and recover health. This resets on death. Oh! This looks like it's going to be a tricky one. So armed with the Gauss cannon and using only the resources found in the area, eliminate all targets before the timer expires. Health levels are critical and targets will not drop resources. Oh, good grief. I am not looking forward to this one, but you know what? We're going to have to do it. We want that final rune. Good grief. Okay, so do we have the good old siege mode here? We do, which is nice. But we've got critical health, which means that we cannot afford to take a single hit. Which is nice, you know. Just the kind of stress that you always enjoy dealing with in this kind of game. And I bet that we've got Hell Knights. Not anymore, though, because I just blasted them in the face. Oh, you horrible bastards. Why? Why did you have to include that enemy? That is mean. That is so mean. The creators of this game, big fat meanies. They should officially know that. Anyway, you go away. We can only take one more hit, and we've only got 2 more kills. You beaut! There we go. First time's a charm. Thank Christ for that. Honestly, it would have killed me if we had to do the the over and over repetition like the last rune trial. Good grief. Cool. So that's both rune trials done. We've got all of the elite guards. We've got the field drone. We just missed the Argent Cell. That is going to hurt my soul ever so slightly. But hey, at least we can stock up on even more ammo. Oh, that upgrades a rune as well. Let's see, what do we got here? We got a full upgrade ammo boost, in-flight mobility, blood fueled, which is the speed boost after the glory kill. Everything's shaping up rather nicely. Mobile turret, kill 4 more demons during a single splurge. Like a precision bow. Basically, we're on to a lot of mastery challenges now, which is not a bad thing, to be honest. I'd rather swap over to the micro missiles, really, with that weapon. And when it comes to that, that's fully done. I might as well spend a few on the explosive shot. Why not? We're rich, we might as well. And in terms of the Praetor Suit, dexterity, hot swap, which swaps weapon mods faster, could be useful, but I tend to stick with my favorites. Power extender increases the length of time, and equipment, stock up, total number of equipment charges. I might as well do that considering I've now got the siphon grenade, which is really going to help us out in a pinch. So that's most of that done. And we're on to the final stretch of this. I'm thinking about powering through and sodding off the old 15-minute limit that I enforced upon myself. So, one last big arena to take care of, which is going to be through here, which is this little area above. I always find this a little weird bit of level design. It doesn't feel very organic to me, but, you know, whatever. We're going to get down to business. We're going to jump straight up and get that quad damage because I have access to so much lovely stuff right now. And we're going to use it all. We're going to make everything go absolutely boom boom. We've got haste. We have got quad damage. Oh boy, everything is gonna die. And I should probably be saving the ammunition on that kind of weapon. And now we've just got haste left. Now, you may think that I'm being a little bit reckless with this arena. I'm not approaching it with any kind of finesse or strategy, and that's because I've got a BFG round as a backup somewhere. I've got absolutely no chainsaw rounds, but to be honest, when you get the BFG, you've got these prime situations to use it. This is pretty much one of them. I mean, right now, I should probably just let one of these babies off. Just to clear everything, and I should have held off. Should have held off ever so slightly, because now we've got bigger kahunas. And I don't want to use all of my BFG rounds. Did you just kill me? You horrible pinky bastard. Right, let's try that again. As I was saying, no finesse, therefore, we've got another death to our name. Oh well, what are we gonna do? I've made my peace, to be perfectly honest, when it comes to the death counter. It's gonna happen more and more at this stage in the game. Because, we're going to have to make another express trip to hell very soon, and things are intended to be tricky and difficult at this point. I'm really looking forward to the fight at the end of this level, though. This isn't the big finale. This isn't the last thing we'll be embroiled in here. Oh no! It gets better. For all of you out there who have no idea what's coming next, oh, it's a good bit of fun. It's actually one of the nicer boss battles that I've experienced in an FPS recently. It's rather well done, all things considered. If a little bit of a fake out, because it goes through two phases, but enough talk about that. We're going to be clearing out the filth for a little while here. Might as well get the quad damage. Oh, that's where the friggin' fuel canister was. I was looking for that. I just feel like I've had no fuel for my chainsaw for such a long time. If we hop up here, hopefully there's a few more goodies. Yep, a few more health packs. And yeah, quad damage. I think one of my favorite power-ups of all time. I originally encountered it in Quake 2, because I played Quake 2 before I played the original Quake. And just the noise that the quad damage power-up makes, I always found extremely satisfying. There's the other BFG thing, and I think we've actually got max, so fuck it. We're just gonna clear out the riffraff, and then pick up the extra ammunition later. So who's next? You? Alright. Oh, it's just so effective. I'm going to use all of them because I've just got no time for this bullshit. There we go. There's our extra BFG round. We missed out on using haste, but, you know, I'm going to pick it up for shits and giggles because it's going to add a little bit to our health. And is there anything else we need to pick up around here? Not really. We might as well speed ahead and get cracking with the big order of the day. We got a bass battle. The boss battle, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Yep, he said it. It's a Cyberdemon. I was very much looking forward to this first time round as well. The Cyberdemon is one of those things that is very iconic in regards to Doom, and screwing something like that up would be a very bad sign, but this is going to be fun. Let's see if we can do it in one go as well, but yeah, he's a big boy. He has anger management problems, and he's got a few interesting moves up his sleeve. It's not just the old spamming rockets until you die of blunt force explosive trauma. He does have a few interesting tricks, and I'm just going to instantly start picking up some BFG rounds, but this is pretty cool. Oh, jeez. He's really slamming into me with full force here. But I love these little extra bits where you've got to, you know, dodge your way around these area of effect attacks. It's a cool little twist to the traditional boss battle. It's not just a dumb avoid projectile, spam him in the face with bullets until he dies. Sure, there is an element of that. It is still very much shoot it until it dies, but you've still got to have a little bit of agility, a little bit of skill to avoid taking too much damage, and this, I'm not quite sure how to avoid that. That is something that I've not quite figured out for a while. And if you're wondering why I haven't used any of my BFG rounds on this bad boy just yet, that is because I'm saving it. As you may have heard me say earlier, this guy has more than one phase, and yeah, whoa boy, that's a death. Yeah, I really wanted to avoid that. Try it again, shall we? So yeah, ideally I was going to hold off on using the BFG rounds, but now I'm feeling a little bit impatient, because suffering a death is just a little... It's just a little galling, a little unfair, but yeah, you really want to dodge that swipe. That energy swipe. It is a real bitch. It does take out a lot of health. And yeah, you're going to have to make sure you're agile. That's why having in-flight mobility is actually kind of important for this kind of battle. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see what the Gauss cannon does. Oh boy. It's a good job I had that extra armor. And I really wish, really wish that I had the mastery for the siege cannon here, because it still roots me to the spot, which ain't ideal. There we go. Oh, I was hoping that if I shot him in the face, that would put him off his aim ever so slightly. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and do it again to me? You horrible bastard. I'm gonna have to hoover up some more of that health. Ah, oh, sod it. There we go. And now, we get the accumulator. But as you'll notice, I still apparently have 3 BFG rounds, so, hey. I love that animation, it's great. But this ain't the end, ladies and gentlemen. There's always more. Because this is Doom. And why do we have to explain this kind of stuff? We don't, it's hell energy, screw you. That's a reason why the Cyberdemon comes back to life. And that's the reason why he's even more frigging powerful in his second phase. He's got even more irritating bastard moves up his sleeve. And that is why I like to soften him up good and proper with a few direct BFG blasts that miss him completely. Okay, whoa, that was close. I'm very happy that I got that extra health from the transition between phases there. Okay, we're gonna get another BFG round. First time around, this actually took me quite a while to get my head around. It was a very... Whoa, no! There we go. Somehow I managed to avoid taking too much damage from that top energy swipe. But yeah, stay mobile. Stay out the way of all the really irritating attacks. And this one's actually probably the trickiest. You gotta dodge between these rockets. Gotta have a fair amount of dexterity for that stuff. And... whoa, boy. Few more hits, maybe a BFG round. Let's see. Oh no, he's really armored up. A few more hits to the face. There we go. Suck it, Mr. Cyberdemon. You are dead. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I only suffered 1 death. I was hoping that I'd suffer no deaths at all, but what does that bring me up to? 6? 6 total deaths now? Oh well. I was expecting more, to be perfectly honest, but in terms of my original promise, I'm really hoping that I don't go into double-digit deaths. But the ramping up gets pretty severe now, so all I can do is cross my fingers and hope that I have some skillful gameplay left up my sleeve. But thank you very much for watching. This has been Mr. Icarus. Hope to see you next time. Icarus out.